Welcome to the American Heritage Committee virtual presentation. I'm Stacy Cope, the Kansas State American Heritage Chair. The American Heritage Committee was established to preserve our rich American heritage in the fields of art and sculpture, crafts, fiber arts, literature, and drama and music. This year's theme is Rise and Shine Your Light on Your Revolutionary War Patriot. There are 5 main contest categories with multiple subcategories. Arts and sculpture have 12 subcategories, as you can see on the screen. Crafts have 6 subcategories. Fiber arts have 12 subcategories. In this section, you will find a section for quilts, but please note that machine quilted quilts and machine quilted wall hangings will no longer be accepted in any category, including other fiber arts. Literature and drama have 5 subcategories, and music has 2 subcategories. There are multiple instructions depending on which contest you enter, so please review the instructions in detail on the DAR Members Only website under the American Heritage Committee page. Remember that all entries, with the exception of fiber arts entries, must be submitted directly to the appropriate National Vice Chair via U.S. mail, with a copy of the entry form to the state chair. These entries must be postmarked between January 2nd and February 15th, 2021. Fiber art entries are sent to the Kansas State Chair, that's me, and these entries must be postmarked by January 15th, 2021. All entries must include a narrative explaining the correlation between the entry and the current American Heritage theme, Rise and Shine Your Light on Your Revolutionary War Patriot. If contests are not your thing, there are other ways to participate and promote the American Heritage Committee with the Women in the Arts Recognition Award. This award may be given by your chapter to any woman, member or non-member, who has made significant achievements in the artistic field. More information on this national committee may be found on the DAR Members Only website, and I encourage every member to review. Also, feel free to contact me with any other questions. Thank you.
March 5th, 2020 marked the 250th anniversary of the violent confrontation between Boston citizens and a small handful of the 4,000 British redcoats who were housed in Boston to keep the peace. Insults and projectiles flew and shots were fired, leaving 3 dead in the street and at least 7 injured. Historians view this turbulent encounter as one of the pivotal events that paved the way for the American Revolution. The purpose of the American History Committee is to promote American history throughout the year by honoring significant people, places, dates, and events. To fulfill its purpose, the committee sponsors the annual American History Essay Contest for students in grades 5 to 8. Chapters are also encouraged to promote American history in other ways, such as recognizing notable women from their community or state, and by presenting programs on American history or chapter meetings. American history chairs of all chapters are asked to reach out to their local schools, public, private, parochial, and home schools, to invite students to imagine they were living in Boston in 1770 and witness the events of March 5th. Students are asked to describe their family's discussion about the Boston Massacre and what role it played in organizing the colonists against the British. One essay from each grade level will be selected by your chapter judging team as your chapter winner. Judging sheets are found on the NSDAR website as document AHC 1000, along with 3 judging sheets, be mailed to the State American History Chair and received no later than January 8th, 2021, in order to be eligible for state competition. One essay at each grade level will be selected as our Kansas state winner and will be sent on to division competition. The emphasis of women in American history is on the role of women, past and present, in American history. Chapters are encouraged to select a notable woman from their state or community to honor. Each chapter wishing to do so is asked to prepare a 100-word report using Form AHC 1006 and email it, along with a JPEG picture, to the state chair no later than April 1st, 2021. Kansas Daughters added 6 honorees to the national database during the 2019-2020 year. Let's work together this year to help our next generation understand and appreciate the importance of American history by inviting them to reflect on the events that shaped our nation by participating in the essay contest. And let's strive to add at least 10 more outstanding Kansas women to our national database. A great teacher can make all the difference in challenging and inspiring the young people of the upcoming generation. Do you know of an outstanding teacher of American history? Kansas DAR is looking for nominations from all chapters to honor teachers that are exemplary models of educators in the field of American history. The Outstanding Teacher of American History contest honors full-time teachers of American history and/or related fields such as social studies, government, and citizenship education for students in grades 5 to 12. To be eligible, these teachers must have demonstrated excellence in readily sharing an incisive knowledge of American history, fostering a spirit of patriotism and loyal support of our country, relating history to modern life and events, being committed to their students, requiring high academic standards at all times from their students. In addition, the candidate must be teaching in Kansas currently and during the 2019-2020 school year. Instructions for nominating a teacher for the 2021 NSDAR Outstanding Teacher of American History contest and the official application are available in the National Information Packet and linked to the State Historian on the KSDAR members website under the SIP tab. The starting point is for a chapter to arrange for a conference with the principal in a local junior high, middle school, or high school to explain the purpose of the contest and to ask the principal's assistance in selecting a candidate. A dossier must be prepared according to the instructions on Form HG 4000. Once completed, email the application and supporting documents to Laurie Barnes at laurie.low.barnes@gmail.com to be received no later than November 15th, 2020. The state winner will be selected by a committee of at least 3 judges. Our Kansas state winner will be presented with a state-level winner certificate, a special pin, and a $250 award, and will be eligible for NSDAR national competition. It is important for us to recognize and reward outstanding teachers in our communities who work hard to provide students with an appreciation for American history and patriotism. When receiving the National Contest Award a few years ago, an outstanding teacher told the Continental Congress that an understanding and appreciation of American history is what makes us a distinct people with a shared past. Without that, we cease to become a united nation. Let's work diligently this year to find and nominate those exceptional teachers in Kansas who are charged with such important work for the future of our country.
Greetings, this is your State Chair of the American Indians Committee, Marty Wellington. This committee is dedicated to educating DAR members and the public on the history and cultural pursuits of the Native community. We provide financial and material assistance to DAR-supported schools and support American Indian youth summer camps and NSDAR American Indian specific scholarships. Promoting Native cultural activities is also a part of the committee's mission. In Kansas, our state society has enjoyed a special and long-standing relationship with Haskell Indian Nations University. Last year, Kansas Daughters once again showed their overwhelming support to Haskell, with 35 chapters providing in-kind donations totaling more than $5,620. I hope as the university resumes in-person classes in the spring, we can also resume our support. I will keep chapters informed. Kansas Daughters are wonderful supporters of American Indian concerns, with 57 chapters reporting participation in some type of American Indian activity last year, proclamations, sharing American Indian minutes, and conducting educational programs. Our state members are so creative and caring. The Meridicine chapter restored flower beds at the St. Philippine Duchesne Memorial Park, located in Lynn County. The park recounts the Potawatomi tribe's removal to Kansas in 1838 and honors those who died at the St. Mary's Mission. General Edward Hand chapter from Ottawa has a long history of commitment to the Ottawa Indian Cemetery, laying wreaths and keeping the cemetery looking nice. The chapter is currently working on a project to repair the entrance stone pillars, which were originally erected by the chapter in 1917. Kansas Daughters do make a difference. So how can you and your chapters rise and shine this coming year? Organize and host a program on American Indian issues at your local chapter. Share a proclamation with your local government. Collect supplies or make monetary donations. Share American Indian minutes at your chapter meetings or via your chapter's newsletter. Promote and or donate to the Friends of American Indian Scholarship Fund or the American Indian Fund. Remember, ideas are limited only to your imagination and ingenuity. Look for emails from me and regular Facebook posts for American Indian Minute and chapter program ideas. Lastly, I would like to challenge members and chapters to partner with the Community Classroom Committee this year. This committee shares hundreds of lesson plans through the DAR website for teachers and communities. Sadly, I recently noted that there is only one lesson plan on the site related to American Indians. This year, let's get busy, Kansas Daughters, and write lesson plans for the American Indians category. I know there's a lot of teachers out there, so come on, let's fill up the page with links to engaging and encouraging curriculum so more students can learn of the rich history and culture of our Native peoples. I'll be in touch with more details soon. Kansas Daughters are educators. Thank you for watching. I look forward to a great year partnering with all Kansas chapters to rise and shine our light on the beautiful Native people of this land.
Hello, I'm Christy Coker, and I'm pleased to be serving as the state chair for the Americanism Committee. Are you aware that it's been almost a decade since any chapter in Kansas has presented a DAR Medal of Honor? We're not limited to one chapter per state, so I hope all chapters will rise to the occasion and shine by awarding someone in your community with this prestigious honor. Do you have any naturalized citizens in your area who exhibit leadership qualities in their enthusiastic display of patriotism? Consider awarding them the DAR Americanism Medal. Even though no chapters awarded the DAR Medal of Honor last year, Kansas Daughters were still busy serving this committee. They attended naturalization ceremonies, participated in patriotic events, and welcomed home honor flights. The Mission Hills chapter folded 400 pocket flags to be distributed to our active duty military. And Randolph-Loving chapter helped newly naturalized citizens register to vote. Many other chapters promoted patriotism in various ways. While the application process remains the same, the award medals are now ordered through the DAR store. Please allow 6 to 8 weeks from the time the application is submitted to receive the certificate and medal from National. If I can help in any way, please don't hesitate to contact me. Wouldn't your chapter love to welcome home a Medal of Honor recipient as we rise and shine for Americanism? Thank you for your support of this committee.
Hello, Kansas Daughters. I'm Janice Miller, Senior State CAR President. In working with Kansas CAR members this past year, these members are resilient, challenge-oriented, love America, and have fabulous computer skills. The 2019 state president was Andrea Jackass, and her love for animals shone through the whole year. She was determined to assist KSDS Dog Assistance Program, and help she did with the presentation of a $3,000 check to the CEO. Imagine this cute little puppy will grow and learn to assist disabled people to be independent in their homes, schools, and communities. When coronavirus COVID-19 began, it facilitated the first virtual Kansas CAR conference in which bylaws were passed. It was great seeing all 4 active societies participating via Zoom. These kids understand computers, and I'm thankful for their generous ability to help with this conference. Later in the summer, National CAR joined the craze of hosting the first electronic conference, including meeting and voting for your candidate, and celebrated its 125th anniversary. Joseph Plum Martin Society was honored with 3rd in Best Program. When you think about DAR markers along the way of the Santa Fe Trail, remember that Lone Elm Campground celebrated its 10th anniversary. Relationships keep an organization together when families come together and learn about American and family history in a festive, fun manner. It makes families stronger. Please think about joining our society this year. I know there are rising stars in Kansas CAR, and they will rise to do challenges in their schools, communities, and hopefully DAR and SAR societies one day. To allow children the ability to lead, CAR changes state officers annually. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the 2020 Kansas CAR President, Claire Mosier. Claire is motivated and has a heart for helping others. And since she is entering her sophomore year of college, it is not a surprise that her state project is the American Legion's Legacy Scholarship. This scholarship was created after 9/11 to assist children of veterans whose parent has died in active duty or has a 50% disability due to serving. Kansans have been the recipient of these scholarships. Claire chose this project, and it exemplifies her love and patriotism for the United States of America and its people. By contributing to this state project, you assist individuals to attend college and add to the accomplishments of our great state. A Kansas graduate invited the snooze alarm. DAR daughters, it is not time to hit the snooze alarm, but rise, shine, and support Claire's project to achieve success for veterans' children and have a positive impact on the next generation. Please contact Claire Mosier to attend a meeting or mail donations to Kansas CAR Senior Treasurer Gail Hoyt. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sandy. The purpose of the Commemorative Events Committee is to encourage chapters to have at least one program per year to recognize major events in American history. President General Van Buren has selected 7 events to be commemorated during her administration. Independence Day, the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War, the 400th anniversary of the Mayflower Compact, the 250th anniversary of the Boston Massacre, the 200th anniversary of the Santa Fe Trail, the 100th anniversary of women's suffrage, and the 100th anniversary of the dedication of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Kansas chapter's efforts for this committee during 2019 were honored at the division level and nationally. Arthur Barrett chapter was the first place national winner for the 400th anniversary of the Mayflower. Pam Michaels of Quivira Crossing was the outstanding Kansas member honored by the Vietnam Veterans Commission. General Edward Hand chapter won the South Central Division Award for Outstanding Report on Women's Suffrage. Nathan Edson chapter won third place in the South Central Division Miscellaneous category for their dedication of a statue. In 2021, we will be celebrating the 200th anniversary of the Santa Fe Trail. This is going to be huge in Kansas. The National Vice Chair for this part of the committee, Dee Sadler, lives in Kansas, as does Pat Travis, who is the liaison between the Santa Fe Trail Association and DAR. They are both listed on this committee's NSDAR webpage. I have found them both to be willing and available to answer any of your questions. There are many helpful resources listed on the webpage, as well as informative videos that could be part of the program. If there is a KSDAR marker nearby, a rededication may be in order. Entire programs may also be added to the NSDAR webpage. Watch for these updates as time goes by. The Santa Fe Trail Association also has several chapters in Kansas that could provide speakers for meetings. Please take advantage of all the resources available to us. Kansas has the most miles of this trail in any of the states. It is reasonable for us to lead the pack in events and reports for the CMR. And be sure to watch the Santa Fe Trail presentation tomorrow morning. Thank you. If you have any questions, be sure to contact me either email or by phone.
Hello, I am Renee Slinkard and welcome to Community Classroom. Let's bring sunshine into our classrooms. Our community classroom chairs are encouraged to assist their chapters in adopting a classroom or school and provide their time and/or financial support. You can begin with a teacher in your chapter or a teacher or principal you know. Ask the teacher what she needs that would be helpful in her classroom. Where do you go for ideas and success stories? Go to the NSDAR members website and click on committees. Go to Community Classroom Committee and click on it. Volunteer activities are on the right-hand column of that site, and you can click on all those listed. You can read about the Educational Resource Committee and learn about the lesson plans for teachers. Also, you can provide the teacher a DAR manual for citizenship. Helpful tools for the classroom. Preschool through 3rd grade. Supply backpacks and patriotic flags for the students. 4th through 8th grade. Provide materials such as preamble bookmarks during Constitution Week, or provide the teacher the DVD, Rise of the USA, to show during that week. For high school students, volunteer in the library or assist at a school fundraiser. Set up displays in the library or commons area. Bring a little sunshine in a box for the students. Supplies are always welcome by teachers and students, and DAR has ideas to fill those boxes. Check it out on their site. This year, it may be difficult to do presentations in the classrooms. So some activities for students would be to have them write letters to the homebound or nursing home patients. For Veterans Day, students could honor our veterans by writing thank you letters or make a poster to give to the Veterans Administration to post on the wall at the hospital for the veterans to see. During and after student activities, ask the teachers to take pictures and submit them to you. Thank you for visiting Community Classroom Workshop. This is Renee Slinkard, KSDAR Community Classroom Chair.
Hi, this is Susan Metzger. I'm sharing this information on behalf of Carol Reynolds, our state chair of the Community Service Awards Committee. The Community Service Awards Committee provides a unique opportunity for Kansas DAR chapters or the state to recognize individuals or organizations for outstanding voluntary service. The service may include achievements in cultural, educational, humanitarian, patriotic, historical, citizenship, or environmental conservation, and must have occurred within the past 5 years without any compensation. Chapters or the state may present 2 awards per calendar year. So between January 1 and December 31, a chapter or state can present 2 community service awards. DAR members are eligible as long as their service is not related to their DAR activities. These awards can be presented at any time during the calendar year, but please allow about 6 to 8 weeks for processing. More information is available in the National Information Packet and on the Community Service Awards Committee webpage, which can be found at members.dar.org under Committees and then Community Service Award. What a great way to educate Kansas communities about DAR activities and our goals. Carol looks forward to reviewing your nominations. And you can contact Carol Reynolds at the email address or at the phone number shown on the screen.
Hello, my name is Karen Schneck, and I am the State Conservation Committee Chair. I am a member of the Captain Jesse Leavenworth chapter and currently live in Manhattan, Kansas. The Conservation Committee is a historic and important committee. We were established in 1909 with the original mission of protecting and conserving our country's natural resources. Today, our purpose is to bring attention to environmental issues and educate members about them. Those issues include climate change, pollution of land, water and air, forest and wetland destruction, invasive species, plastic use, and most importantly, preserving our earth for future generations. For our first year, Kansas Daughters were very active. We completed 106 conservation projects, reported 331 conservation minutes, participated in Earth and Arbor Day, had 409 members report participating in No Straw September, and nearly 1,000 members report recycling activity. The Conservation Committee's initiatives for 2019 through 2020 is Plastic Pollution Awareness Beyond the Water Bottle. To contribute to this initiative, we will be participating in No Straw September again this year. Chapters are also challenged to organize waterway cleanup events to remove plastic from the systems. The NSDAR also has started a new program called Sunshine Gardens as a modern take on Victory Garden in response to COVID-19. As we head into the fall, remember to plant those cool season veggies to help contribute to this initiative. Don't forget about the Conservation Committee when you fill out the Chapter Master Report. And of course, contact me if you have questions about the Conservation Committee Award. Thank you so much, Kansas Daughters. Together, we will make this world a healthier place. Feel free to contact me by email or phone with any questions.
Welcome to the 233rd anniversary of the U.S. Constitution and the 65th anniversary of Constitution Week. My name is Vicki Timmons. Several years ago, I had the opportunity to visit the National Archives in Washington, D.C. with the expressed purpose of viewing our founding documents. I cannot begin to explain the emotions that were evoked when I saw them. One document declared our freedom, the Constitution guaranteed it. We observed this week-long celebration to help ensure that future generations will understand and cherish the rights and responsibilities the U.S. Constitution affords. I am so proud of our Kansas daughters for their hard work and dedication to this celebration. Last year, you all spent hours setting up displays, creating classroom kits, ringing bells, and finding new ways to share information with the citizens around them. No one could accuse our chapters of not thinking outside the lines when it came to creativity. Congratulations goes to Molly Meitinger, state poster contest winner. Molly is a student at KU and was sponsored by the Mission Hills chapter. Due to the pandemic, we may need to adjust how we celebrate this year. So what can you do? Well, recite the preamble at a chapter meeting or read a Constitution minute. This is easily done at a virtual or in-person meeting. Have someone record you reading an age-appropriate book for teachers to use in their classroom. Suggestions for books are listed on the DAR committee page. Promote the poster contest in public and private schools and homeschool groups. Rules can be found on the DAR Constitution Week committee page. The deadline for submissions to this state chair is January 15th, 2021. Need more ideas? Join the Constitution Week Facebook page. The Constitution Week committee page at dar.org has lots of resources. Search Pinterest or Google to see what others are doing. This year's celebration may be a bit more challenging than in the past, but I know our Kansas daughters will rise to the occasion. Don't forget to report your activities on the CMR. I look forward to celebrating the creativity and innovative ways you find to celebrate this foundational document of our Republic.